The greatest struggle in life is learning to accept, embrace, and love ourselves in all of our flaws. To be completely honest about who we are, how we feel, and what we require. To stop criticizing ourselves for what we aren't and start praising ourselves for what we are. And to accept that not everyone we care about will agree with us every step of the way. We must learn to be our own best friends because we often fall into the trap of being our own worst enemies. We enjoy the thought of others loving us, but we forget to love ourselves. What we must realize is that our most important task is not to discover self-love, but to break down the barriers we have erected against it. When we have the courage to break down these barriers, to know and love ourselves despite our humanity flaws and rejections, we also open the door to connecting in more caring, empathic, and intimate ways with others who are truly deserving of our love. That is why it is time to begin by telling yourself what you like about yourself. It's critical to recognize your own brilliance in your own life. You must be kind to yourself in the mirror, because what we see in the mirror is frequently what we see in reality. Our dissatisfaction with others frequently reflects our dissatisfaction with ourselves. Our acceptance of others frequently mirrors our acceptance of ourselves. Our ability to see potential in others frequently reflects our own ability to see potential. Our patience with others frequently mirrors our patience with ourselves. You get the idea. You must first and foremost love yourself. Be one with what is. Giving up on perfection and embarking on the journey of becoming your true self is a difficult but completely worthwhile endeavor. The most beautiful part of this journey is simply returning to the peaceful feeling of being. This comes from retraining your mind to process life as it is rather than as you believe it should be. Concentrate less on gaining the approval of others. Remind yourself that you are not required to follow in the footsteps of others. You also do not need permission to do it differently. Your time on this planet is valuable. What you do today is important because you are exchanging a day of your life for it, as the saying goes. Don't sit around waiting for someone to give you permission to live. Keep your distance from those who bring you down. Being in no relationship is preferable to being in the wrong one. Don't be too concerned about people who don't care about you. Know what you're worth. You lose when you give yourself to those who disrespect you. Friends should motivate, inspire, and respect you in life. Your circle should be supportive and well-rounded. Keep it snug. Always prioritize quality over quantity. Forgive your former self. When you confront the dark parts of yourself and work to banish them with the light of your forgiveness, your angels will sing because you are willing to wrestle with your demons in this way. It's just a matter of accepting that good people like you make bad decisions from time to time. It doesn't make you bad, it just makes you human. Get over your past, it's over. Forgive yourself for what you believe you did or did not do, and concentrate on what you will do from now on. Begin implementing the changes you know you need to make. Just because something made you happy in the past does not obligate you to keep it in the future. You must do things you have never done before if you want to see changes in your life today. Different input results in different output. Move away from the things that drain you and toward the things that empower and fulfill you. Accept the mistakes you haven't yet made. To be successful in the long run, you must occasionally fail. So don't let the fear of making the wrong choice keep you from making any decision at all. Thank you for who you are and what you have right now. No, you will not always get your way. And no, you will not always be where you want to be. But keep in mind that many people will never have what you have right now. So rather than irritating you, use pain, frustration, and inconvenience to motivate you. You have control over how you perceive life. Do something that makes you happy every day. There is a significant distinction between empty fatigue and gratifying exhaustion. Life is far too brief. Invest in activities that are important to you. A good life consists of making a good decision to do something that moves you every day, caring for yourself by doing things you care about. It's a matter of understanding that self-care is not selfish. We cannot give what we do not have before you can be life-giving to others. You must first experience life on your terms. Allow yourself enough time to experiment with new ideas and opportunities. Don't let not knowing how it will end prevent you from starting. When we act, we chase uncertainty out into the open, where opportunity awaits. Listen to your intuition and be completely honest with yourself. We can't speak honestly about a lifestyle we don't live. We don't need more spectacular storytellers. We need more authentic ones. Pay attention to your inner voice. Confidence comes from knowing that what you're doing is correct and that it's correct for you. Have faith in your abilities. Everything is possible. The key is to identify what you want, claim it as part of your identity, and believe that you are deserving of it. Instead of reading, watching, or hearing about everyone else's stories, concentrate on writing your own. And if you find yourself comparing your life to someone else's, remember that people frequently only show their highlight reel, especially online, and not their reality. Pay close attention to your life as it unfolds. Being present every chance you get is one of the best gifts you can give yourself and your loved ones. Your life does not exist between the moments of your birth and death. It exists between now and the next breath. Distractions are at our fingertips these days, but we must remember to look up more frequently. When we don't, we lose so much. Relax and be less serious about everything. All self-misery stems from self-pity, and all self-pity stems from taking life too seriously. If you take everything, especially yourself, too seriously, you'll end up fearing every new step you take. When things don't go as planned, it all hang out and laugh it off. People with a good sense of humor enjoy life more. You mature the day you laugh at yourself and your circumstances for the first time. Make an extra effort to be loving and kind to others. Almost everything circles back. People who love themselves appear to be very caring, generous, and kind to others. They express their self-assurance through humility, forgiveness, and inclusivity. So before passing judgment, try to understand others. Be thankful for rude, difficult people as well. They serve as excellent examples of how not to be. The bottom line is that people come and go. Events will pass us by. Day and night will pass us by. True love for yourself, on the other hand, will always be with you if you nurture it. Put the following items on your to-do list today and link them to the points above. Spend time doing things that make you love yourself more, thinking about things that make you love yourself more, and spending time with people who make you love yourself more. Repeat the process tomorrow. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe so that you can easily find similar content in the future. By clicking the subscribe button, you are helping to develop this channel.